Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on a playthrough at 2.0 through 3.2. Now, while last time we had big story stuff, there was one other thing we needed to unlock at level 44, which was another dungeon. It's an optional dungeon, which is why we are outside the observatorium here back in Coerthas. So, there is a quest giver right here who will get us to that dungeon. Alright, Fort of Fear. I've heard much of your doings. I think you're the woman for this task. To the west is Dzemael Darkhold. Dzemael Darkhold. 'Twas meant to serve as the new keep of Lord Dzemael, ever a friend to house during Yonder. But before the masons and carpenters could complete their work within the caves, hordes of voidsent appeared and drove them out. In the years since, the creatures have consolidated their presence. As such, we officially petition your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You only need to give your assent. Speak with Sir Ophile at the ingress if you are with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. Blah blah blah. All complicated words. So we'll head over to the Darkhold, which is right over here. It's a simple unlock quest, which is why I'm adding it to the beginning of this video. But it is right over here. Hop, hop. There we go. And here we are. Welcome to Dzemael Darkhold, built to withstand all Ravinous ploys and plans. These were the natural caves behind me until House Dzemael began to enlarge, connect, and fashion them into a stronghold. Alas and alack, the voidsent struck, interrupting the work. Alas, then, in the confusion, Garleans infiltrated the keep. Alack, all in all, 'twas a fine mess. The Garleans were eventually forced to retreat, of course, but the voidsent remained. And so the fortress goes uncompleted, a home for abominations. Woe is us. Yet the war with the dragons rages, and we have no nights to spare for this noble mission. Even I am here strictly on a very long morning respite arranged by Sir Carliot. Please see to these abominations, Madame Adventurer, Madame. I have much prowess with the paperwork, should you require aid of that sort. Okay, so I can get... Is this tunic worse? It is indeed worse, so give me money. Let's see. And with that, we have the Darkhold unlocked. So let's go take a look at it before we queue up. You know, I don't think I actually came in here before. Yep. Just to see what this place looks like. Yeah, it looks kind of neat. Okay, but I am going to jump in queue, and I will meet you guys inside. Bye, Featherfoot. Alright, welcome to Dzemael Darkhold. So let me say hi to these people. And off we go. So, we have a lot of voidsent to kill in here. And while I do see another sprout here, it looks like our tank knows what he's doing. And he's not pulling too many, probably because he sees we have new people new-ish here, so. We'll just take these out. Now the next part is one of the things that makes this place unique, because we're going to have to kind of leapfrog to safe area to safe area, or else we're going to take a lot of damage. And I will show you when we get to that point. Alright. So we'll head over here, and these blue glow areas near these crystals are the safe spots. It gives us a protection from what's going to be flying around this area. So I imagine should show up anytime now. That would be right there. That eye is invincible, but if we're in the crystal areas, his AoE will hardly hit us. So now all we can do right now is try to take as little damage from that as we can while we make our way through. Now there are some I'm sitting there looking at crystal. There are some other passages in this area. You can see it, the mini-map in the upper right. Those will lead to items that, again, you can craft into better items, but you need to be, you know, around a level 40 crafter to make them of the appropriate craft. So, move on. We're going to ignore the loot that's not good. We're probably going to take damage here. Oh, he's not. Okay, good. Now, that glowing blue thing, if we stand in that, would unlock that door, but there's nothing important in that door, so we're just going to work our way over to the light of the crystals. Okay, I'm going to switch my targets and use some, drop some aggro as well. Because my enemy list was showing up a little yellow on that guy, so take out that. Though it does say that the eye is, when the eye is in this place, he is vulnerable to attack. But being he flies in and out of it so quickly, it's not going to matter right now. Now, can I hit him and still stay in the light of crystal? Yes. So this way, I will still take little damage as he goes by. Moving on. But that's also supposed to teach us how to deal with the first boss, using the crystal's light. Now, this place is going to get a bit hectic, because there's like 2 or 3 groups of enemies around here, and we need to go over here. We'll stand in the light, countdown begins, enemies are attacking me, but the tank's going to try to take care of that. But as long as I stand here, okay, countdown completes, that is done. Unfortunately, there's still another lock to deal with over there. So, we'll get to that when we get to that. But now, the eye knows we're over here, and he's just going to be making laps around this room. Which is why we're over in this crystal area. We need to take all these guys out. I'm going to, I think I hit my, invigorate a little early, but that's okay. Let's get my buffs rolling. Now, if the tank takes a I'm about to say, why isn't the White Mage? Oh, White Mage doesn't have holy at this level. Right. Okay. I forgot, that's a level 50 ability, so. And they're the only one level sync down, so in other words, another reason for no big pulls. So, understandable. I am much more pleased with this tank than I was in our last dungeon video. Pretty good. So we'll take this one out. Then I will go after the betrayed soul. And still be in the light. Good. So we see the eyeballs flying around. Alright. Now I'm going to take a hit but the countdown's going. And I was told that the more people that are standing here, the faster the countdown goes, but it doesn't actually show us the countdown. Okay, it's complete. Now everybody, including the eyeball, you can probably hear him out off it behind us. We're all going to head this way. Okay, we're in the crystal area. Good. Now, only some of the crystals are lit up right now. And we're going to have to move into other crystal areas when these ones fade. But luckily there is some time before that happens. But we also have ads to deal with, so it's going to be a bit hectic. Now, I believe with that little eyeball symbol means there are two ways of dealing with that. You can either not be in the AoE area, or you can just look away from him. But I think more people do the just get out of the area, so that way they can still attack. Now help take out the ads. Simple. Okay, he's jumping behind. Okay, two more enemies. And light's fading. Okay, I see the new next area. So I'm going to dash quickly over. Ha! Made it in time. Not everybody made it in time, but myself and the machinist made it in time. That's why I sprinted. Take out the ads. Gives us some time to beat on them. Now the ads should change now into bigger demonic ones with sides. That's fun. I'm gonna help take those out, and we got fading lights. So I'm going to run over. I don't have my sprint, but right over here. Oh, another set of the ads appeared. Good to know. Oh, White Mage does have Holy and stuff. Like I said, it's a 45 ability. Handy. Oh, that's right. It's Benediction that's at 50 for the White Mage. Anyway, that's dead. Let's see what we get. A shield. Pass. Alright. Now, this place can be super dangerous for people because if you fall down in that area, you're going to attract a lot more enemy attention. And these frogs have knockbacks, which I don't want to deal with. Luckily, I have a stun, which I will use if I have to. Nope, you're stunned. And now you're dead. But that's one of the easier ones. It's what's upcoming that's the harder part and the more easily to be not the area that's more easily able to knock you off. You can see the where those frogs are climbing up. I mean, this could easily wipe a group if they're not careful. But it does look like our take is being very careful. By pulling him back here, that means we're not going to have any unaccounted for visitors. I appreciate this very good tank. So, just wish I could finish these guys off a little faster for everybody involved. For these guys, for you guys, for me guys. And there we go. See, now we have the frogs up here, whom he is pulling back, which is good. Now, if I hide in here, even if I get knocked back, I should be fine. But, just be careful, make sure that the healer can get to it. Uh-oh. Alright, one down. See, if we take the frogs out, we'll be in a much better position. Whoop. See, he just got knocked back into the ads, but he didn't get knocked off. Oh, his health is... Uh-oh. Alright, well... Fist of Earth, please. Alright, Fist of Fire. That was a good recovery. See, I didn't panic and I held it until we get the tank back up. That was smart. Very good recovery there. Yep, and he knows his problem, and he apologized for it, and all is good. And now the next thing we have to worry about is you saw when we enter this area that these yellow crystals, they're unstable. And they explode, like you see right there. They explode. Okay, don't die again, tank, please. Thank you. Okay. We just need to not be standing in it when it's about to blow up. It's timed. Alright, well now I have this guy's attention, but he's about to die, so here we go. We switched to the Forsaken Soul. People can also get lost in this area because there's so many winding passages and caves, but I do believe that with this group we know where to go. Like, back here is a dead end, down the path down there is a dead end. Go this way, and to this cave right here. This is the right way. Now he's going to pull back, so that way we don't fight them in the explosive area. And two of these are ranged, so he needed to go farther back to pull them out. And we'll just deal with these guys. We'll switch over to the Hippogriff. Sorry. It's so nice having... This is even though the tank died once, this has actually been a really nice run. I have been enjoying this. Now, hopefully they'll let me record the cutscene for the boss, so I don't have to edit it in. It'd be nice. Okay, so now we don't cross. Now we cross. Whew. All that smoke. Alright. Next set of enemies. This should be the last set before the next boss. I'm going to AoE just to put them on my enemy list, so that way I can see if I'm attacking the wrong one. And just in case, let's drop the gold diversion on them, so my attacks do less enmity. Alright. My threat on the hedge bull is a little too high, so I'll switch. Hedge bull down. Forsaken soul is almost down. Okay, E down. And almost. There we go. Go around the rocks into the next boss area, which is all about avoidance. You know, there are supposed to be ads in this, though I've never actually seen them because I've always been focused on, you know, the boss, which is him right there. But all the ads ever do is a throw out attack you just need to avoid. Maybe I can use move the camera so I can see. He calls out for his brothers, and 4 enemies appear, and I need to not be hit in 10. See, there they are. They're just going to throw these AoEs at us. Which one throwing what doesn't matter so long as I, you know, avoid what I can. And my job is to just really punch this guy until we win. Well, it's my job for most fights. I'll reduce a bit of my threat. So yeah, this is not a fight you could go undamaged with, because that they throw the fireballs you can avoid, the boulders you can. They hit me with rocks. See, you just see, you watch that guy, he just hit me with a rock. But I go over here. Maybe I can bait it. There we go. But he's turning this. He has to avoid too. Oh well. I was going to try to maximize my damage there, but that wasn't really working so much. Because he has to avoid too. So the boss spins a bit. So, because of that, I don't blame the tank for spinning it, but there we go. They run away now that he's dead. Alright, magic, pass, sword, pass. Okay, moving on. No loot for me. Oh well. Okay. Last section, we have more of those locks and more exploding crystals. Again, this is one of those areas that I'm glad that the tank hasn't been doing mass pulls, because doing mass pulls in these areas could be very, very dangerous. But it does look like he is pulling them away. Because yeah, we have some patrols, like the skeletons over there. Because we could probably do about 2 groups, 3 would be pushing it. Go over here. Now I'm going to try to stay as close to this guy as possible so I don't get into either of those patrols. Alright, fair enough. I'm going to let him do his thing. There we go. I gotta be careful not to make those guys angry. Which we should be good, because they're walking away now, so it's going to be a bit before they come back. So it's nice that the tank is trying to prevent mistakes. We have those two to deal with, and that patrol to deal with now. Good, good, good. Who are you going after next? Probably... Was it the crystal? Yeah. Yeah, pull him back here. This should be a good spot. It got mad at the turret. Now, I'm going to take out the Drake because it really does the most damage of the two. There we go. So I just have you to deal with. Oh, I don't want to be cursed. Alright, that is done. Okay. Now the rest of us jump in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Okay, complete. That hurt, but okay. Ow. Luckily, we have a healer who will heal us. Okay, complete. Ow. Okay, that unlocks the door. And we have now 3, including these guys, 3 groups of enemies left before the boss. Oh, I love smooth runs, I really do. No, this is so smooth that normally it would put me to sleep if I wasn't adding commentary. So, you guys are keeping me awake. Alright. You guys are doing your part, too. Yeah, if a run is too smooth, then it's all muscle memory and my brain just kind of shuts off. Oh, good. He knows all, it looks like this tank knows all of the ways pulls can go wrong in this area. Because there's another skeleton patrol that comes by those crystals, so he pulled these guys up here in order so we can fight them separately. Like, you can barely see, I could barely see the name of the skeleton, or one of the skeletons between the crystals, like a second ago. It's really good to fight the skeletons on the other side of the crystals. I guess on this side it works if they happen to be over here. Alright. Okay, those go explode. So while the machinist will AoE, I'm going to focus down. That'll make the white mage's job easier, I think. And honestly, I think the last boss of this place is one of the more interesting ones. Because he can be dangerous, and you do have to know what you're doing, kind of, mostly. So if I run up ahead, I will trigger this. So I'm inside in case they lock me out. Haha, now I don't have to edit that out. Or I don't have to edit the actual cutscene in. Alright, so first, he does a lot of damage to begin with. but I need to keep an eye on crystals. Because after a while, he's going to link up with one of them, like right there, and now I need to go break it. Because I think he's invincible right now while that line's at there. But he's also going to be targeting like that. So the tank is... Whoa, I didn't step out of that. He'll keep aiming that line AoE at his target. It's not necessarily the tank. But we need to be aware of that line and get out of it. Now, we're going to do it again with 2 more crystals. So which is why I keep on rotating my camera this way. So I want to see when it pops up. So that way I can get to it quickly and get to work. There it is. Oh, tank dead. Luckily, we don't need a tank at this moment, so he can be resurrected. I am now the target. Alright, take it back, tank. I will hit diversion. Don't run, please. I don't want to be in front of this guy. Alright, so 2 more things to do. We need to get, or 3 things. We need to get through this. Ow. I'll use a potion to help out. Okay, we have 1 more crystal, and then the final phase. Great, crystal time. I'll see who the target is. So I don't know where those are going. Step out. Okay, is this story? Now we need to watch our feet. As soon as he puts them down, okay. That way I don't get myself caught in one of those patches while doing that. That's why I waited till the void patches were down. Alright. Void patch, get out of it. Okay, the bloodbath, and we're done. There we go. Another dungeon complete. And let me see what we got. We got magic stuff. I don't care about that. Combinations. Oh, I couldn't get my combination out before they left. But that's okay. So, we will head back into the main story in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Until next time, later.